Hello, thanks for joining me for another shave. Today is Wednesday and it is Williams Wednesday, so I've got out my vintage Williams. I've got a couple pucks of this vintage stuff I picked up not too long ago, and I've got one puck left of the newer stuff. And I really like the old Williams, so yeah, don't need to give me an excuse to do Williams Wednesday. And for a razor today, I picked up another slim adjustable. I got this and a 40 super speed in a auto strap case for 20 bucks. So this one is a K3, which is the third quarter of 1965. It's in decent shape. I cleaned it up and I'm going to give it a shave today. Probably end up giving this one away because I'm going to get my Aristocrat replated. I don't, how many slim adjustables do you need? There's some changes with these throughout the years. I'll link where I do my research with the adjustables. I think it's Gillette adjustables. Got a Personna Lab Blue here. And I'm going to use this on setting, I'll do setting 9. Might as well. I mean, look, this is my first time loading this razor up. And it looks good. Alright, brush. I've got my vintage Everready. I use this the most. I have other brushes. I enjoy this brush. And using Williams, so I'm going to use Aqua Vela Classic Ice Blue. I do have the Musk too. So let's get on with a shave. I've got my Williams in my one of my Old Spice mugs. I'm going to use it like a shave puck today. So how you guys been? I have been alright, but I've had some issues here lately with the car. It broke down on me at the bank yesterday, so I had to get a tow home, so I'm going to be changing the starter in my car. No big deal. And I've been walking the trails till I get the car fixed. I'm just going to be walking the, sidewalks here. And I think I have lost weight. I am feeling a little bit better. I have give up. I've been 3 days without any caffeine because my static heart rate was just through the roof. Like I was in the 118, 120. I said, yeah, it's time. And my static heart rate's down, which is good. And I'm not giving medical advice, obviously. I just I decided it's time to get some water into this brush. No, it's kind of good where my car, the starter went, because if it had went at the antique shop, the one in Whitehall, that would have been that wouldn't have been good. They had some new razors there, by the way. Nothing I was looking for. There was a Keen cutter. There was a Gillette new long comb. Bunch of vintage blades. Some stainless ones, too. There's nothing I'm looking for. As you can see, vintage Williams lather is very good. If you find a puck, antique, or you find a good deal on eBay with a puck, try it out. I recommend it. I really do. And remember, this used to be drugstore shaving soap. Good stuff. My grandfather, that's all he used. They even made this back in the day. The box was green, and that was menthol Williams. That's what my grandfather liked. I want to thin this out a little bit. Really hydrate it. I don't want to pay shave. I really haven't been watching shaving videos lately, guys. Sorry. I've been busy. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Let me double check everything looks good. Let's get on with it. Oh, that's smooth. Been watching some Razor stuff lately. I see the Razor Rock Goat is now coming with a plus, which is a more aggressive version, which is good. And they got some uh, longer handles. Vintage wise, I almost bid on a what was it, a Senator? You know, the twist to open Senator. I'm really looking more to downsize. I just picked this. It was a super speed this and a auto strop metal case, and you know, he gets the razors in for me, so I got it. And yeah, different shop than the one I was just talking about. Man, it's always nice to have a slim adjustable. Won't lie about that. But how many razors do you need, you know? And this is, I gave my brother one of these recently. I gave him that the 60, what is it, 68? And he loves it. Fat Boys are just ridiculously priced now. These are even starting to be at you should be able to get these things for 10, 20 bucks. And now on eBay, I see them 30, you know, $30 plus. Without the case, no. I know where there's one locally with a case, but they want $100 for it. It's a 66, which I do have an eye on. Because one of my uncles, that's his birth year and quarter, I'd like to give that to him. But yeah, that's a little bit much. Just for a razor with a case without the paperwork and all that stuff. I went on a trip north of Plattsburgh, New York here the other day. That was fun. I've never been up that way towards the New York border. Went with one of my other uncles. Nice country up there. Other than that, just been busy. And I haven't really been checking the forums. Email, sorry guys, I haven't, I've been having issues with the channel email because it's separate from what I'm filming on. Yeah. And the same goes with Instagram. Still. I'll get it sorted and I'll reply to your emails. There we go. I'm going to turn this down a little bit for the upper lip, and I don't need it that high. I'll go setting 5. And if you're looking, these go from 61 to G3 to 68. I guess the first one was made in, prototype in 1960. I've only seen a picture of one. And there was one prototype. It looked like a toggle with a plastic toggle. Pretty neat. I'll link that site down below if you want to check that out. That's good for fat boys, toggles, all of them razors. You really can get into the weeds with these adjustables, and they're, they're the most popular. That's what everybody wants. For good reason. Now, do I prefer this to the super adjustables? The later ones, kind of in the construction department. In the shaving department, the later ones are more aggressive, like the Super 109, the Super 84. But the handles are made out of aluminum, whereas this is brass. And some people, they like the Fat Boy over there. That's fine. I've got all of them. So my favorite out of the whole adjustable line is the toggle. That's what I like. But the toggle is, yeah, they don't come up often, and when they do, people want a ridiculous amount for them, which they are a complex razor. But yeah, if you're looking to get into these adjustables, look for a slim adjustable, maybe a Fat Boy at a good price, or if you're looking for your birth year range and you're like me, born in the 80s, the Super 109 PD. All right, Aqua Vela. Remember, this has got a big restrictor, which I never understood why. I mean, they won't probably, spill it, buy more. And it comes in a smaller bottle now. This is the older big bottle. A lot of menthol. Nice that's nice. Nice scent. Nice shave. I really enjoyed this shave today. I was really looking forward to this shave. I really like the vintage Williams. It's good stuff. Things to look out for with the Williams. Obviously mold on the puck, how it's stored, all this. You can see this was stored in a dry place, and the puck, it's kind of dried out, but it's in good shape. With the razors, things to look for. Let me get the blade out real quick. Things to look for is bent doors, when you close them, bent guards, the twist knob, does it work? Does your quarter turn work? This one was kind of jammed up. It had a lot of soap residue, and even you can see from the shave, it's got a lot of soap residue. I just Dawn in a toothbrush and hot water, and it cleaned up good. Remember, broken springs, Well, you don't have end caps to worry about falling off with this range. The earlier ones have end caps that are on them. So no, great razor for, yeah, this will last you a lifetime and probably your kids' lifetime and all that. So that's my shave for the week. Comments or questions down below. I do appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Until I see you next with a head shave, take care out there and happy shaves.